Hey guys, what's up? It's currently 4:47 in the morning, and I can't sleep. Teeth are killing me. Braces got tightened. So, had a lot of time to be thinking, and, I was just thinking about, all you guys in my previous class this year, and, my class throughout grade school. And, it's just, hard to believe, hard to come to terms with myself, because I don't really think about these things that often. But then, we've been going to school together for 8 years. Some of you not that long, but, the gist of it is 8 years for me, because I came here in first grade. And this kind of hits me hard, because I've only, in my mind, gotten to know you guys in 1 year, because, like the first 7 years that I, went to our school, I mostly hung out with Nate and Noah, and never really got to know anybody else. And it was only this year after they left and moved schools. No offense, Nate and Noah, if you guys are watching this, still my bros. But I actually started talking to other people more and hanging out with other people, and got to know you guys a lot better. And I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. I'm not really the type to be openly sentimental, but we had a good run. I wish I was always trying to get attention, getting in trouble, make sarcastic comments. To the general class, and not really talking to anybody in particular. But, I hope this isn't the end, and I'll get to see you guys all. But the reality of it is, I probably won't see a lot of you ever again. It makes my stomach churn whenever I say that. But either that, or I'm just hungry. I should probably eat something at 4:46 in the morning. Call me crazy. But yeah, guys, I have compiled here as many random memories for each person in this yearbook that I have here, plus a couple extra. As you can see, I worked my hardest to compile a list of memories for each person. If you're not listed here, it is either because I can't think of a good memory, or I just forgot. So if you're watching this and you're not in here, comment down below, and I will add or write in if you want a memory if I forgot. But pretty much here we go. So Matt Adamek. I remember how at basketball practice we did the scrimmages, and you'd kill everybody because you were just so much taller, and you would put it up and make shots repeatedly without any contestation. But yeah, Natalie Barclay, I remember when we were doing a group chat for a newspaper, and I spammed emojis and started posting it on Instagram. You guys hated me for that. Nathan Bourne, I remember when we rode to Valhalla Pumpkin Patch in 2nd grade, and I rode with your dad and the rest of the guys, and I thought, I never really carpooled, and I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. So, yeah. And then, Mackenzie, I remember You got stuck sitting by me in 3 different classes repeatedly in 7th grade. You said it sucked. I hope that's not you didn't entirely mean that. But, Anna Chrisman, I remember when we were kicking Jonathan in the shins, and then, he bent over, he doubled up in pain, and I accidentally kicked him in the face. Yeah, I'm gonna double that up as my memory for you too, Jonathan. I'm very glad you did not tell the teacher, because I would have gotten in a lot of trouble. I remember Lucas, I remember you, earlier this year beat me with the invective on Destiny, and, I got really mad because I was using a sniper, and, you were bragging because you beat me, and I called it the easy button, which it is, and I still do not acknowledge that as a victory, but still good memory. Noah, even though you and Nate don't still go to this school, I'm still including you on this list. I remember when we did a parody of Joseph's Multicolored Coat song. I'm not going to repeat it because violence, kids die. You probably remember what it was about. You know, dreams and that stuff. Natalie Navarro, I remember you gave me the nickname Albert after the Fishhooks character at the beginning of the year. Why? I don't look anything like him. I mean, even with my glasses on, I don't, okay? Stop, please. That's just a joke anyway. Madeline Reesberg, I remember I got in trouble for talking to you in English and trying to get you to help me with my homework. Mrs. McDermott wasn't very nice that day. Josh, I remember we tag teamed in basketball and kept passing it to each other because nobody else on our team passed. No offense to the rest of the team. And I remember we did a repeat of that in Rocket League. So, yep, definitely make a good team in all things basketball. But, in summers, I remember we did a newspaper article on an exhibit at Ralston Library, and I was busy, so you pretty much wrote the entire thing, and then I backspaced half of it and typed to make it look like I did it in the Google Drive edit history. Thanks again for that. Technically gave me an A for that. No, I am not lazy. I'm normally pretty good about that stuff. Colin, I remember when Madeline was talking about how a dog fell off a boat and then got mowed up, and then you started talking about pepperoni, and she was super mad, and we said that like all day, and they pretty much hated us for it. That was pretty funny. Dominic, I remember when you, like 2nd grade, around that time, when you were considered the fastest in the class, when everybody was competing for that, and there was like a title that everybody wore with respect, or how do you say that? I don't know. Ashley, I remember when I had to stay after class and while everybody was dismissed because I hid your lunchbox. Mr. Weiss didn't see the funny side in that. Aaron, I remember when we would put dank. Well, guys, actually, as it turns out, I don't have enough space on my iPod to continue it on there, so, yeah, I guess we're continuing it this way. But, as I was saying, Aaron, I remember when we put dank memes in our, presentations, we were the dank meme masters. But, moving on, George, I remember when, I think it was 5th grade, for my birthday, you gave me a soccer ball. Now, no offense to you. You tried. I don't play soccer. And I had no intent at that time of ever playing soccer. And I gave it to my neighbors. No hard feelings. Olivia Gorham. I remember when you got like locked out in the stairwell in by Mr. Weese's room, and actually I have a video of that on my Instagram. That was pretty funny. Sophie, I remember when we would us a bunch of us would screw around at the what's it, like the catechist thing, youth catechist, something that's like basically helping the CCD kids, and I would play Galaga the whole time. We helped out really well. Laura, I remember when you were reading some book with a crown on it, and I would call it the Bloody Crown book instead of actually saying the name, and it drove you crazy. It's pretty funny. Kelly, I remember when you would get mad at me get mad at me all the time and shush me very loudly and vigorously for talking in math. That goes for the whole class too. Don't do that, guys. That's very annoying, and just kidding. It was hilarious. But Taylor, I remember when I filmed you guys going on the ripcord, and yeah, I cannot imagine myself doing that. So good for you. Nate, I don't even know where to start. We've been through a lot together. I remember laughing our asses off when Mrs. Weir talked about the Caucasus Mountains. You actually wrote that on my binder. I remember getting in trouble with Mrs. Trinan, tripping her, etc. I remember when we made intros and stuff for NateCo, and so on and so forth. I could drone on for ages about that, but David, I remember we got put on the wall at recess for no reason by Mrs. Krieger. Molly Mendick, I remember when you were trying repeatedly to get me to watch 21 Pilots. I personally don't really like this song, sorry. No offense. I know you like them a lot. Sorry. You tried. Julia, I remember when we made like we would make like 1,000 One Direction jokes. You know, like One Direction's the wrong direction, etc. Trey, I remember when we used to hate each other and made a change for the better, and now we're really good friends. We should really hang out more since we're both going to be going to the same high school. Colby, I remember when Lucas killed your lunch twice. Knocked it off. Ripped that pizza. Mia, I remember when we were trying to do our newspaper article, and, well, you guys were, and then I was posting llama pictures all over it. Hopefully you didn't hate me too much for that. I thought it was hilarious. Madeline Thompson, I remember when you and your squad pretty much won us the volleyball game. I didn't do anything, and I was kind of in a mood after that because I wanted to have done something besides serve it into the net. It sucked. Dang it. But Ben, I remember when we picked on you mercilessly. Sorry, dude. Hopefully you have no hard feelings about that. Hopefully you realize that it was all in the name of fun. So Jacob, actually in this yearbook you are labeled as Jacob Carrick, which is kind of weird on its own. I can't believe I never noticed that. But I remember when everybody used to make fat jokes of you. Honestly, you're really not that big. So hopefully you understood that we were just being stupid. So, and then apart from the individual memories, I remember some of the highlights of this year were the playing Scrooge. It was like literally the highlight, like a highlight of a long time. I remember the roast session with Mrs. Heffron, aka me refusing to go to the office repeatedly. I remember donut businesses. This wasn't this year, but that was super awesome. It was also really nice. I actually still have the files for that on my computer somewhere. And, etc., guys. But, as I was saying, I really hope you, that I end up seeing you guys sometime in the future, and this isn't goodbye. Because I kind of didn't end up saying goodbye to everybody. Because I was tired at the party, the last party we had. And I just wanted to go home. But if I didn't say goodbye to you, no hard feelings, and I really, hopefully you know that I meant to say goodbye to you, and if you didn't, well, let this serve as a goodbye. But if you guys watch this, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on my channel if you want to stick around. But thank you guys for being such great friends to me. We had a good run. See you later, guys.